this week on Cruisin' New England. Muscle cars, hot rods, and lots of classics. This week, another fabulous Elite Dream Machines car show and the first ever induction into the Cruisin' New England Hall of Fame. I'm Paul Manette, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Cruisin' New England. Today, we're in the Yonkers Ballroom at the Mohegan Sun Casino for the annual Elite Dream Machines car show. You're going to see some of the finest cars on the East Coast, but something very special. The first induction into the Cruisin' New England Hall of Fame when we come back. All my life, I've been cruising New England, meeting great people, visiting amazing places, and discovering wonderful classic and custom car collections, nostalgic automobilia, and so much more. Come on and join our adventure. I'm Paul Manette. Let's go cruising. Find out what's happening. Get up-to-date information as I travel throughout New England and beyond. To get exclusive information and behind-the-scenes photos, join me on Facebook.
In the market for new tires? There's only one place to go. Town Fair Tire. We beat anyone, any day. Online prices? We beat them. Wholesale clubs? Other tire dealers? We beat them. No matter what the brand or the size, Town Fair Tire will beat any price, any day. And you always get all these services free. That's why nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Don't miss the Amherst Outdoor Antique Auto Show and Flea Market, Amherst, New Hampshire. The last Sunday of the month, April through October. Over 500 spots. Gates open at 6 a.m. with free admission.
Hi, I'm Jim Grundy, the old original from Grundy Worldwide Collector Car Insurance. We've been providing antique car insurance for 65 years, and now this year we have the latest and greatest state-of-the-art technology. Our new system allows you to go online on our website and get a quote in 2 minutes. If you like what you see, you can apply, plug in your credit card, and get your policy delivered to your email the same day. So for all your collector car insurance needs, try Grundy Worldwide.
Your special moments are something to remember. For weddings, portraits, and special events, contact Sparks Fly Photography.
Would you like to see more Cruisin' New England television? Now you can watch Cruisin' New England every day on our website television show. See past episodes featuring premier automobile collections, memorabilia, automobilia, and car shows. You'll see our visit with Charles Gould and his Matchbox Motors Microcar Museum, the Chevy Guy, John Broden's car collection and automobilia, and a whole lot more. Join us on our website television show at cruisingnewengland.com. We're back at the Elite Dream Machines car show here at the Mohegan Sun Casino, and a good friend of mine here, Don Goldman, is going to share his new ride with us.
Hi, Paul. I just picked this one up. It's a 71 Barracuda 383 4-speed.
Now, it's a pretty rare car for that year.
Yeah, I found that out after I actually bought the car, that in 71, they only made like 501 383s with the 4-speed.
And, you know, God knows how many of these are left, you know, of that 500. So I think you have a real rare piece here. Tell us what we have under the hood.
It's a 383, and it's got the shaker hood, which was another rare option in this year.
Now, what about this color? Was this a stock color back then?
Yeah, this is called Rally Red. It was stock for this particular...
Kind of an orangey tone, but they call it Rally Red.
Yeah.
Now, the interior is beautiful. Is that an all-stock interior?
That's all stock. This whole car is stock, completely stock.
Because of the rarity of this car, is this something that you would trail into car shows, or do you actually drive it?
I am trailering it long distance, but I have been driving it locally because I just want to drive it. It's a beautiful car.
Well, it is a show car, and I'm sure it's going to do very good on the show car series.
It has already.
Well, thanks for bringing it and sharing it with us here today.
Good to see you, Paul.
You too. Now we're here with Dominic Masiello. He's going to tell us a little bit about his 1930 Ford Model A.
The car started its life off originally in the early 80s as a street rod. It was yellow. It was like an American graffiti car. That's why I fell in love with it. A friend of mine owned it. I talked him into selling it to me, and then the project began. My son's a body man. I wanted to make the firewall deeper and higher for access to the distributor. He didn't like the yellow. He talked me into painting it this color, or he wasn't going to do anything. And little by little, we took the car apart. We did the motor over, tires, wheels, rear end, transmission. You know the drill. It just went on and on and on and on. And it's been done a year now, and we've been having a ball with it. It's one wild, crazy car.
It's a beautiful car, and it's all steel.
It is.
Okay, Dom, let's talk a little bit about the engine.
All right, it's a 350 Chevy, 4-bolt main. It's been bored 30 thousandths, bored, balanced, blueprinted. It's got aluminum Edelbrock heads, roller rockers, 3,000 stall converter. It's got a 6-pack in the transmission, which is like a racing setup. It had an 8-inch Ford rear end. I had to put a 9-inch with Mosier 32 spline rear axle, so I didn't rip the rear end out of it. It's a potential 11-second car if I could drag it.
It's a pretty quick car we got here.
It's a scary car, let me tell you.
Hey, Dom, thanks for bringing it.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm here with Stanley Kriz, and Stanley, you brought in the only foreign car in the Elite Dream Machines car show this year. What do we have?
It's a 1965 Jaguar E-Type. It celebrated its 50th anniversary last year. It was introduced at the 1961 London Motor Show. It's the only automobile to be put on display at the Museum of Fine Art in New York. And Enzo Ferrari made a public gaffe when he proclaimed that this was the most beautiful car in the world, which is Ferrari publicity people really didn't like. And I've owned this car for 35 years. It was restored about 20 years ago. And I drive it. It looks nice. It's got, little imperfections, but it really is a very, very wonderful car to drive for a 1965 car, very refined.
Now, what made you want to buy a Jaguar?
When I was a teenager, my father was a mechanic, and somebody in our town had an E-Type. And it was the most beautiful car I'd ever seen in my life. And this is in rural Connecticut, very unusual car. And I asked the fellow a lot of questions about it. And my father, being a diesel mechanic, couldn't understand English cars. So it was a challenge because every time the car broke, the guy would bring it over to my father's house and say, "Oh, can you fix it?" So that's how I met my first E-Type.
Let's talk about the E-Type. What do you mean by E-Type?
Well, it's they had the XK120, and then in the 1950s, Jaguar introduced a series of race cars specifically for Le Mans. They had the C-Type and the D-Type. And this car actually came out in 1957 as a prototype race car called the E. And they were developing it as a race car, and the people at Jaguar, the fellow owner, Lion, said that it's too nice looking to race. So we're going to make a production car out of it.
And here it is.
Here it is.
One of the nicest ones I've ever seen.
Hey,
Thanks
you
for
very much.
sharing it with us today.
You're quite welcome, Paul.
Hey, when we come back, a lot more Cruisin' New England at the Mohegan Sun Casino.
Order a bunch of parts to get ready for the car show this weekend?
And I got a hot deal, too.
You think? Think again.
Oh, man.
Tired of back orders? You need NPD. With 4 strategically located superstores, orders are shipped direct to your door within 1 to 3 business days. National Parts Depot has quality restoration parts for Ford Truck, Mustang, Camaro, Chevelle, and Firebird. For your free catalog, visit NPD online or call toll-free.
When September comes, the party begins. Cruise on over to the Big E in West Springfield, Mass, September the 13th through the 29th.
Experience McMulkin Chevrolet, one of the largest volume new and pre-owned Corvette dealers in the country.
I came here because I heard McMulkin has the largest selection of Corvettes in the Northeast. I bought a GR1 because I wanted the fastest production car out there.
McMulkin has one of the most extensive inventories of coupes and convertibles, available and ready for delivery.
The Taj Mahal of Chevy dealerships. If you haven't been around, you got to come and check this place out.
Make it the true American sports car, Corvette. McMulkin Chevrolet is your Corvette dealer.
Cruisin New England Magazine. Plan your cruise and car show season. Subscribe today at cruisinNewEngland.com or call 508-428-8055.
Cash for Gold, the place to sell your unwanted gold and diamonds. Where you sell your jewelry is as important as where you buy it. We at Cash for Gold are diamond and gold specialists. We will buy all size diamonds, gold chains, rings, bracelets, silver coins, and even broken jewelry. Often we pay 2 to 3 times higher than pawn shop prices. We also pay up to 90% of the daily price of both diamonds and gold. We are the original, authentic, family-run Cash for Gold and have been for more than 28 years. Visit us at 527 South Broadway, Route 28 in Salem, New Hampshire. Would you like more information about the Cruisin New England Car Show Series? Go to our website at cruisinNewEngland.com. I'm here with Wayne Einone. He's a member of the Rockin' Rods Car Club from New York. This guy kind of reminds me of a Joe Pesci type of guy from New York, but you got a great 1931 Ford Woody wagon here. Have you had this out on the road?
Yeah.
And how fast have you had it up to? We won't tell the sake.
I don't know. I was too busy holding on.
You're too busy holding on. All right. Now you went with a decor with the Woody wagon with a surfboard, and you have a lot of fun with this vehicle.
Well, I tried to keep it as a kid, and growing up in the '60s. I remember seeing a couple of them, and I just tried to keep it period correct as far as the car itself, other than the motor and the drivetrain.
I want to know, what do you got for an engine?
It's a 383 with a blower.
That's not just a 383. What did you do with it? Let's explain it a little more for our audience here.
A little bit of everything. It's actually a lot of overkill for the car. It's came up on a dyno at 605 with 575 pounds of torque, but the car's only 1,800 pounds, so it's.
So what does that mean in terms of speed?
Sit down, shut up, and hold on, and hope that you go straight.
Here's a vehicle that was actually taken from a junkyard in Australia. I'm here with Kim Kerr. He's from Springfield, Massachusetts. So we're talking about a 1976 Falcon Xb.
Yes.
Now you're calling it the Mad Max. Why?
Because of the movie Mad Max. It's one of 113 in the country of this particular car.
So let's talk about the car. When you bought this, was it a complete piece, or did you have to get all the parts for it?
I got a rolling car and I had to rebuild it from the ground up, and 95% of the car comes from Australia.
Was this specially built for the Australian market, this vehicle?
Yes, it was. It was exported to New Zealand, but essentially it was built to compete with the Holdens at Bathurst, at the big racetrack over there.
Let's talk about the engine. What do you have for an engine?
351 Cleveland. This is all stock.
What makes it special?
It's right-hand drive. There's not many around.
I'm here with Richard Santucci, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his 1971 442.
It's a stock 442. It's a W30 model, high performance. There was 892 of them made in 1971, and this here is an antique jade green, and it's got matching numbers, the motor, transmission, the rear end.
Now let's talk about matching numbers. How important is that when you have a 442?
It's very important, especially if you're looking for a resale on it, and it adds value to the car.
You know, Richard, I see this car at most of the Cruisin New England Magazine Show Series events. Do you actually drive it?
Oh yes, we drive it at least once a week. We try to do a car show every Sunday or Saturday, preferably on a Sunday. And we put probably 8,000 miles on it a year.
You know, I'd like to know, how do you keep this thing looking like a trailered show car?
Well, it's just take care of it. Every time I take it home, we clean it down and give it a little wax and just to keep after it.
I'm going to tell you, it's one of my favorite cars on the show series. You've been a top 100 car for Cruisin Magazine many, many times. And thanks for sharing it with us.
Thank you, Paul.
Now I'm here with Bill Rasso, and he's going to tell us about this gorgeous 1936 Ford show car.
It's 1936 Ford Coupe. I built it in my garage, most of it, and at my shop. I got a custom tube frame I built for it. All the machine work was done by me. The only thing I didn't do was the paint and the flames. Did all the interior, me and a couple of buddies, coming over at the garage at night and just putting the car together.
Let's talk about the paint. What is it? Tell us about the colors
It's
and what you've done with it.
It's a mixed PPG paint. And then we had the flames put on from a gentleman called Mike Terwilliger. Painted the flames on for me. And it was a task because we had to keep putting the car together and taking the car apart and putting the car together because, you know, I had to fit everything, you know, paint it, then take it apart, then put it back together again for the flames, and then take it back apart again to clear coat and buff and polish. And it was a challenge.
So Bill, tell us what you did under the hood.
Well, it's got a 350 Chevy. It's a multi-port fuel-injected unit. It's got a 350 tranny. It's a Ford 9-inch rear, strange center section. A lot of chrome, a lot of stainless steel headers, Edelbrock heads.
I'm going to tell you something, it's one of the nicest interiors I've ever seen.
And that was all done not by professionals. That was done by me and a couple of buddies of mine in my garage at night and just playing around, coming up with ideas. I mean, all the fiberglass around the seats and the waterfall console, like all hand laid by fiberglass. And just a lot of sand, a lot of prep, and a lot of work.
Bill, I want to thank you for bringing this to the Elite Dream Machines this year. It's an awesome car. This car was built for show. And who knows, maybe someday he'll be in our Hall of Fame. And when we come back, we're going to find out who was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Welcome to the Town Fair Tire Recognition Award Series. Each week we're going to be giving away an award to recognize a classic car owner throughout New England. I'm here with Jim Giuliano. He's the Vice President of Marketing and Advertising for Town Fair Tire.
Paul, Town Fair Tire is a proud sponsor of the Recognition Award Series. At the end of the series, we're going to have a Town Fair Tire Choice Award winner for the $500 gift certificate.
It's going to be very exciting. Jim, I want to introduce you to Paul Worry.
Paul, tell us a little bit about your car.
This is a 2012 McLaren, one of only 1,000 made in the world.
It is an awesome looking car, and on behalf of Town Fair Tire, I'd like to give you a trophy and a gift certificate.
Get to Town Fair Tire. You always get free mounting, free flat repair, free tire rotation, free snow tire changeover. Drive with confidence. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
To celebrate Cruisin' New England Productions' 20th anniversary, an online Hall of Fame has been established. Each year we will honor our top cruisers, show winners, and longtime supporters of the Cruisin' New England show series.
Now let's meet this year's inductees into the Cruisin' New England Hall of Fame.
Ernie Lee has been on the Cruisin' New England show series scene for over 10 years. With dozens of awards, his 1986 Buick National has become the winningest 1980s decade car in the history of Cruisin' New England Productions. Ernie Reed's Grand National took home the Super Wheel Showdown Cruise Vehicle of the Year on City Hall Plaza in Boston in 2006.
Hello, my name's Ernie Reed. I'm here with my 1986 Buick Grand National Turbo V6. It's an honor and a privilege to be inducted into the Cruisin New England Hall of Fame.
Roz and Dennis Pitts go back to 1995 as theme award winners at Cruisin New England's Spooktacular Cruising Classic Car Show. Their 1928 Ford Hot Rod has garnered dozens of major awards, but no one can touch their success as the king and queen of Halloween displays.
Hi, I'm Roz.
I'm Dennis Pitts. This is our 1928 Ford. We've been cruising with Paul since 1996, and it's awesome to be inducted into the Cruisin New England Hall of Fame.
Ernie Sylvia appeared on the Cruisin New England show series scene in 2000 with his 1931 Ford Roadster with a Coca-Cola trailer. He attends upward of 100 cruise nights and car shows each year. He was selected the Super Wheel Showdown Cruise Vehicle of the Year Award winner in 2003 on City Hall Plaza in Boston.
Hi, my name's Ernie Sylvia. This is my 31 Ford Roadster. I'm proud to be inducted into the Cruisin New England Hall of Fame.
Jim Gallagher has participated in Cruisin New England show series events since 1996. His 1940 Chevy Deluxe Hot Rod has won dozens of major awards, but none could equal his Super Wheel Showdown Legend Series Championship in 2002 on City Hall Plaza in Boston.
Hi, I'm Jim Gallagher. This is my 1940 Chevy Cool 40. Been cruising for 16 years. This is an absolute honor to be inducted into the Cruisin New England Hall of Fame.
Stan Page has been a dedicated Cruisin New England show series participant for over 15 years. His 1969 modified Camaro logged more miles than any other show car in Cruisin New England Productions history, topping the 300,000-mile mark in 2011. He has taken home many awards throughout the years, but none will surpass his Cruise Vehicle of the Year award in 1999 on City Hall Plaza in Boston.
Hi, my name is Stanley Page. I've got a 1969 Camaro with a 327 5-speed, and I am very excited to be inducted in the Cruisin New England Hall of Fame.
When we come back, a lot more of the Cruisin New England Hall of Fame.
Hi, my name's Neil Murley, Murley's Car Care Center. We are Southern New England's Sunoco Race Fuel dealer. Save on Sunoco Race Fuel right off Route 3 in Weymouth Heights. And good luck on the track.
These are the faces of childhood food allergies. To these kids, it's not about the inconvenience of restricting peanut products and other food allergens at school or at camp. To more than 6 million of our precious children, it can be a matter of life and death. Help us keep all of our children safe. Learn to recognize allergic reactions. Know the facts about food allergies.
Visit the Wood Museum of Springfield History in Springfield, Mass., home of the world's largest Indian motorcycle collection, and Springfield-built cars like Rolls-Royce and the Duryea. Would you like information about Cruisin New England Productions? Cruisin New England Magazine has been the premier auto and events magazine for over 20 years. Cruisin New England Car Show Series includes the Elite Dream Machines at Mohegan Sun Casino, the Super Wheel Showdown on City Hall Plaza, Boston, the Circle of Champions at the Big E Fair, and the Spooktacular Cruisin Classic. Or for personal appearances by Paul Manette or advertising on our television show, contact us at cruisenewengland@aol.com.
Building Maintenance Services. We've been servicing the Northeast since 1990.
We service and repair revolving doors, automatic and handicap doors. We can help you design an attractive, efficient entrance you can be proud of. Protect your investment and secure your property with yearly maintenance contracts and 24-hour service. Whether an office, medical, or commercial high-rise, we'll get the job done right for you. Building Maintenance Services.
Lynette and Ed Murphy were regulars on the Cruisin' New England show series for many years. Their 1956 custom Oldsmobile was a consistent top award winner, taking home a number of Best in Show awards. Lynette is no longer with us after a courageous battle with cancer. This award is in her memory as our ultimate cruisin' couple.
Hi, I'm Ed Murphy. This is my Oldsmobile. It's of 1956. It has been in all kinds of shows and awards. It's what's known in the car world as a lead sled. It's made up of all different parts from different cars, and it's a lot of fun. It's an honor to be inducted into the Cruisin' New England Hall of Fame.
Bud O'Hearn started off as a Cruisin' New England show participant 18 years ago. Over the years, he has attended every Cruisin' New England show series event. His 1954 modified Corvette has become a staple on our show series circuit. He has won many awards throughout the years. This Corvette is seldom trailed, logging thousands of miles. In doing so, his Corvette was chosen Cruise Vehicle of the Year on City Hall Plaza in Boston in 1997.
Hi, my name is Bud O'Hearn. This is my 1954 Corvette, and I'm extremely proud to be inducted into the Cruisin' New England Hall of Fame.
Bill and Sylvia Scambato have been regulars on the Cruisin' New England show series for over 18 years. Their 1972 modified Chevelle has won a number of Best in Show awards. This is the only vehicle to have qualified as a top 100 vehicle in the Super Wheel Showdown in each of its 18-year history. They took home the Super Wheel Showdown Legend Series Championship on City Hall Plaza in Boston in 2004. They are also members of the Circle of Champions.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Scambato.
And I'm Bill Scambato, and this is our 1972 Chevelle 454.
And we're very honored to be inducted into the Cruisin' New England Hall of Fame.
George Berajic has been a Cruisin' New England supporter from the very beginning as a sponsor of our show series and magazine. His 1956 all-original Oldsmobile 98 Starfire convertible has participated in many Cruisin' Series events and is an original member of the Circle of Champions. His 1956 Olds is dear to my heart, but no vehicle compared to what he has meant to my family and everyone around the cruisin' scene. Webster's Dictionary could use George Berajic for its definition of the word class.
Hi, my name is George Berajic, and this is my 56 Olds convertible. I've been cruising with Paul Manette for 50 years, and it's an honor and a privilege to be inducted into the Cruisin' New England Hall of Fame.
Congratulations to this year's Cruisin' New England Productions Hall of Fame.
I've had a great time here today at the Elite Dream Machines Car Show here at the Mohegan Sun Casino. What do you think, guys?
Wise guy.
Well, I guess they liked it. I'm Paul Manette. Until next time, I'll be cruising New England.